Hey, everybody, welcome into the building. And guess what? Okay, before we board this train today, I've been blessed, okay, by God. I'm like, what's this on my face here? I've been blessed by God, people. Okay, today's my birthday. I am 53 years old. So happy birthday to me. So before we board this train, y'all know what y'all got to do. You got to purchase your ticket, okay? You got to purchase your ticket. And how do you purchase your ticket? You just got to hit the like button, okay? Hit that like button. That's your ticket into this building. I'm glad to see y'all here. Y'all know I love this show. We got to recap Love and Marriage DC. Come on, Chi-Town. Happy birthday, okay? We're going to recap Love and Marriage DC. Hit that like button, people, and I'm going to board this train. Okay, it looks like at this moment, I got my monthly ticket holder ready to board this train. Hold on, people. Let me let her in the building. Hey, Auntie Robin.
Hola, buen cumpleaños, happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. All right, we're going to celebrate with you, Diva. Happy birthday. Hi, chat. And happy birthday to you too, Chi-Town.
Yes, happy birthday, everyone. Listen, let me see if I could play a little birthday music. We don't want to get in trouble here. Let's see what we got. Come on, hit that like button for my birthday. Michelle, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, it's a happy birthday. I got my ticket. Thank you for getting your ticket. And thank you for being here, guys. Yes, it's your birthday. Thank you, Radiant. Thank you, guys. Okay. It's your birthday, okay? I'm celebrating this weekend. You know, I can't be going out during the week, y'all. But I will be celebrating this weekend. You see my birthday flowers back there? My birthday flowers back there. I'm having an amazing birthday. Okay, happy birthday. All right, guys. Thank you guys for giving me that moment, okay? And everybody, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I truly, truly appreciate it. Listen, guys, if you're not watching Love and Marriage DC, you better get it together. Thank you, Handy B. I appreciate it. You know what? No, I got to get my life together. I have no BMO. I got Cash App, okay? And let me tell you, I barely had Cash App. My niece had to do it for me, okay? Had to show me what to do, how to do it, and all that good stuff, okay? But I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I'm so happy that God has blessed me. 53 in the building. Sheila, thank you for the super chat. And yes, I'm having an amazing, amazing, amazing birthday, okay? So I do appreciate all of y'all. So we got to get into this. Um, and we're going to get into this. And when we get into this, is Love and Marriage DC. This episode, I did enjoy it. But I gotta tell you, I've been enjoying overall altogether Love and Marriage DC. And I want to say I'm gonna confirm with her what do you call it? I don't want to say the wrong wording, but for right now, because the word is not coming to my head, I'm going to say her assistant, Winter from the show. Okay. So Winter will be here next week, y'all. Winter will be in the building. Okay. So get your snow boots. Okay. Because we're going to have to tread through some snowflakes, but Winter will be in the building. So thank you guys. So let's get into this. Okay. Joy and pain. That was the name of this episode. And let me tell you something. It was a good name. Whoever picks out these names, they definitely do a great job. So we start off, and it's Joy, it's Serena, and it's Ashley, right? And Ashley, I'll give this to Ashley. At least Ashley told Joy herself. She was like, listen, I was talking to Alicia, and Alicia asked me, was you married? And I said, yeah, she married. They married already. And Joy was just sitting there in complete and utter shock. She was like, oh my God, like, like, I can't even believe this is happening right now. She was just sitting there in shock. She was shocked, but she was pissed at the same time. And Lorena was just sitting there like, okay, what's going on? Now, let's be clear. All of that cast knew. They could play it off if they want to, like they didn't know. But I believe the whole entire cast knew that Joy and Clifton were already married. Okay. And I think Joy was really pissed because she told Ashley in secret that her and Clifton were already married. And so to find out that Ashley was the one that let the cat out the bag, Joy was very disappointed. Tony is saying that Ashley is messy. Well, they all messy. You could tell by Joy's face that it was true. You definitely could tell it was true. I just don't get what the lies was about. Fresh strawberries, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So, Robin, I don't know. What are your thoughts? What would be the need to come on the show and pretend like you're not married, and you going through this big thing of you don't really want a wedding? I mean, you was playing in our face. Even did that emotional confessional to act like, what, the reason why you didn't want a wedding because you didn't want to walk down the aisle, because your dad wasn't here to walk you down the aisle. Like, I don't like the way Joy played in our face, and I was trying to give her a chance, but now I'm not feeling her. Ashley is definitely good TV, but Robin, what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, I'm going to give you the nice answer, then I'm going to give you my real answer.
Okay.
The nice answer is, well, maybe they came on the show late, they had gotten married, and they'd already had a particular plan to announce their marriage. Maybe they got married that next day after he proposed to her on television, but they were going to plan something out for later. And the show interrupted that because Ashley and everybody else probably knew. That's the nice answer. That's me giving them the benefit. Because remember, they were late. They were the replacements for Monique and her husband.
That's true. That's true. I keep forgetting that, because you want to know what's funny? I don't even remember Monique and her husband being a part of the show. That's how good this group is doing without Monique and Chris, and that's interesting. But go ahead. Now, what is your other answer you want to say?
The other answer is it also includes them being late additions, but I think that they're just doing it for a check. They don't really want to be there. Tell by the attitudes, they halfway show up to cast events, and they're full of people, and they don't really want to share their lives with this group of people, or us for that matter, or with us in this way. That's what I think.
You know what? I think you hit the nail on the head. I think they're fillers, like you said. It was a last minute casting because Monique and Chris were not coming on, and they don't really want to share that much. So they're giving us what they give us. I agree. It should not have been a secret. I agree with that, Michelle. Yeah, I don't know why it was a secret. And your
and here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask two things. How much of it is a secret when I don't know what their jurisdiction is, but my understanding is that marriage is a matter of public record. So that could be found out if someone was interested. And B, why are you mad about it when you're doing social media posts out with your people and you're hashtagging hashtag the Silvas, hashtag the Bettys?
That part.
Do they have no
That part.
followers suddenly?
That part. So she'll imagine. Oh, so you're saying that right, forgot they are replacements. Cliff is having back issues, Carlos says. So maybe that's why they're truly not showing up to these scenes. He's really having that. I guess that's something that is true, because they are mentioning his issues on the show. But you know, when you lie about one thing, and that's the problem with lies, right? When you lie about one thing, like what can we really trust you with? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you be trusted? So that's the problem I'm having. What is true and what is not true. But okay, thanks, Carlos, for that information. Miss G said, I agree with Robin. Joy acts like she doesn't want to be on the show. She does act that way. She always gives this. I'm trying to get what type of vibe she gives when she shows up. Even and we'll get to that scene when she came and showed up for winter. I don't know. It's like an attitude type of situation. I don't know. I don't just get good, friendly vibes from her. I
You
don't
know,
know how to kind of label it.
what was it last year? I swear, I don't know if it was a basketball player, a football player, I don't remember. But he was at a press conference, and every time they asked him a question, he basically said, "I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here because I have to be."
I
He didn't
know who
answer
you're talking about. I
exactly.
I can't think of the name, but I do know
It's that
exactly
kind
who
of
you're
vibe.
talking about. Yes, you're right, and that's how they're coming off. Michelle said, "I think the show was more than they expected. It could be, but you know what though, Michelle? They're not reality TV newbies.
Right.
They came from Ready to Love. So I mean, it's like what did you expect? Um, hey, high vibe. Yeah, so I don't know. Joy is definitely not a girl's girl, not at all. So my thing is, how do you expect to come on a show with a bunch of ladies and you not a girl's girl? Griff told Joy not to say anything about the marriage, and she opened her big mouth. Well, you know what though, and she did, but she opened her big mouth to the wrong person. But I know how everybody wants to tell somebody, especially when you're really happy and you got good news, right? Thank you, Plum. I truly appreciate it. So yeah, it's just very weird. It's just like crazy or whatever the case may be. I don't get her. So now Ashley and Quick, they have a quick scene with them and the family, and Quick is talking about the possible surgery he may need to have on his stomach, but he's still running the streets working. And listen, I'm not mad, and I totally understand that a person needs to work, but you can, that there's an old saying, don't work yourself to death. So it's like if your body is telling you slow down, I get that Quick is, the breadwinner probably for the family, or he's the man of the family, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to take care of his family, but I think he needs to slow down. Thought it was a cute scene. I love seeing them with their kids, and their kids is a good mix of the both of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really nice looking family. I mean, they got their boy, they got their girl. I just think they're a cute family, and she's putting up her tree, preparing for the pre-Christmas party or event that she's gonna have, with the whole family. And at that time, she told Quick that, listen, Joy called her phony, and she also told Quick that, listen, I slipped up, I messed up. I told Alicia that Joy and Clifton was married, and she said, and now Joy is pissed at me. Gmon Ford, thank you so much, I truly appreciate it. So she's telling Quick that, and he's just like, you messed up, but it is what it is, and you just got to move on. He did say try to talk to Joy, and she says she's been trying to talk to Joy, but Joy reminds me in a different way of a Candy. And when I say that, I mean Candy can hold a grudge. I mean, Candy could leave this earth and be holding 55 grudges with her when she leaves. And I feel that is the way that Joy seems to be. It's like once she has a grudge, and she's holding it. And my thing is, I guess, this was Joy's storyline. So it's like, maybe she's so mad at Ashley because she busted her storyline up, but you can't get over it. I mean, it's not that serious. Y'all are married. How about I said, Quick is another hard-headed black man. Yes, he is. That's not taking his health seriously. We need more black men to live past 60 years old. Hi, Bob. You speaking the truth, and we can have a conversation about that a whole nother day. And that's facts. That's facts. So they
Mhm.
wear themselves down. Then they don't want to go to the doc. I don't even want to go down that path. But you are speaking facts right there. And we do. We need them to live past 60. Need them to eat right, care about themselves, and all of that stuff. So yeah, I totally agree with you. So what did you think? Hey Sebastian.
Hey everyone, y'all are not gonna like me tonight. Happy birthday, Devo.
Thank you, thank you. Oh my God. All
What's
right.
supposed, what's gonna be so different tonight, Sebastian?
Than any other night, right? So wait, Tanya said I don't blame
No,
Joy
my
for being upset though. Ashley admitted to being petty. She did admit to being petty, but see, here's the thing where I'm gonna give Ashley a little credit. She didn't wait till the information circled back around to Joy. She told Joy
hmm
herself and told Joy that the day she did it, she was being petty and she was upset. So I gotta respect that. But what do you think, Robin, about Ashley Quick and them being in the house and the whole tree situation and all of that?
I'm glad you asked about the tree. You know what? I have to tell you, I was focused on how she said she wanted a real tree. She never had a real tree before, and Quick didn't let her have a real tree. I don't know why that bothered me so much.
Oh, yeah,
But
Michelle Ashley did apologize 2 or 3 times. You know what? I don't see. First of all, I'm not that good with live plants and things. And real Christmas trees, you gotta because those lights are on there. You gotta make sure you water them correctly and all that. I
hmm
ain't got time for all that. Give me the artificial and let me go about my life because I can't even keep the plant alive, let alone try to make sure no tree don't set on fire in my house. So I'm thinking when she said that it's funny how you connected with her and I connected with Quick because I'm thinking, yeah, ain't nobody got time to burn the house down. But anything else you want to say about that scene, Bob,
no, mm-mm.
Sebastian? All right, Sebastian, what are your thoughts?
First of all, I didn't really like this tree thing. I never had a real tree in my home, and I'm glad because I know it probably would have been burnt down. Something was probably gonna happen. One of us probably would have forgotten to water the tree. Too much care. The bugs, they bring bugs, Diva. They bring
Yes, they do.
bugs.
Yeah, I can't.
Um, just no. I just think of having real trees as unsanitary.
And you know what? When you take it out, all of the little things, you be
The
sweeping them
needles.
up the whole year. You be sweeping them up the whole year. I cannot. It's like too much. It's too much. But what do you think about, Ashley? I mean, Ashley. Yeah, Ashley telling Alicia that Joy and Clifton were pregnant. I mean,
Mary,
You mean we're
yeah.
married?
Woo! Uh-oh.
Diva.
Diva.
where I get pregnant from?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God,
Uh-oh.
Mary.
Um,
let,
I'm glad
let,
she did.
we need to clip this and send it to
I
Ashley
know.
so she
Where
can
did
tell
I get
everybody.
pregnant from? Oh my God. I met Mary Sebastian. Okay, go ahead.
I'm glad she did. I think the show we needed to know that. We really did. Because ever since these two came in, I really find them boring. I see her as the knockoff version of Monique, because she kind of does look like Monique. And I see the husband as
Mm.
oh, and I see
It's a little flavor
as
there,
I,
Monique.
as I said, the knockoff version. Um,
Mm, mm, mm.
and it's just very inauthentic, and I don't like being manipulated by reality TV anymore. I've learned ever since the Real Houses of Potomac, I'm not going to stand and watch manipulation in front of my face. And the fact that they were married, that gave me very much chills. Maybe even reconsider watching the show.
You know what? I don't want to see no more of them either because I don't get why. Everybody, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I truly appreciate it. I don't get why, what was the necessary for the lie? So you could just have a storyline. Your storyline could have been, y'all went to the courthouse or whatever you did, and now y'all want to try to plan something big, and Clifton wanted and you don't. But the lie of
Exactly.
being married, I didn't
A
get
lot
it.
of
I
people,
don't get
a lot of people on reality TV have done things like that. Actually, have had
it.
courthouse weddings. I don't want to do like the real ceremonial wedding
Hmm.
in the general public. They could have just did that, but no, they wanted to be conniving and liars, and which is why I can't stand some people on reality TV. I don't think she looks like Monique. I said I think she looks like the knockoff version of Monique.
It's
They're
some
inter-
Go
They're,
ahead, Barbara.
she and Monique are interchangeable. Remember, Monique wanted to be like a performer, but she's not really good. But Joy is. And then,
Yeah.
but you know what? The one word that comes up all the time when we discuss reality TV
Mm-hmm.
is storyline.
Yes.
Storyline should not be um, co-equal to reality, right? Because if you have a storyline, you're making up that story. You know, oh, I want to write about such and such, and you come up with you fabricate these scenarios. And the truth of the matter is, they would have, of course, been even with Cliff's back being jacked up and her not being a girl's girl. If you just told your truth, I mean, what it's love and marriage. We saw you fall in love on the TV. We seen that you get engaged on the TV. Okay, we didn't see you get married, but we can see your marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I mean, come on, you just bought this beautiful home. How are you adjusting to being here as opposed to being in Mexico? We learned that fake blue eyes and Clifton are in business together. I mean, that's their reality. And I don't know, maybe they don't want to split their money with the network or something that they might make off of their business. I don't know. But I think that it's a travesty. And I'm like you, Sebastian, for a minute. I was like, I'm watching this because when sometimes I realize that I don't always take off my hat and I really take time and think I believe what I'm seeing. And then I pull back and go, oh yeah, that don't forget Robin's reality based, not reality.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's a hard distinction to make.
Yasmin, you know what? I gotta look at this a little more closely. You saying you get jealousy vibes from Ashley's bestie. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep
Sharella?
my side eye on her. On Alicia.
Sh-
She's talking to Alicia.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this the side eye. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't think she looks like Monique. Yeah, we saying there's some similarities there. I think
I
that
said
actually
no.
needed to give Joy some time to get over it. If someone pisses me off and then apologizes, I'll accept it, but I may not be over it immediately. No, I get that. I get that. And so we're seeing it in a close time frame, but in reality, we don't know how close, because they film and cut stuff up, how close it was for them. From what he said, he hadn't even told his kid, Tanya,
What?
that's the part I didn't like.
I
That's
missed
the
that.
part I didn't like. When they was in the house talking in the closet, we'll get to that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That's why I'm not feeling them really. I'm not feeling them at all. But again, because they lied about being married, is he lying about that too? Like, you know what I mean? Now we don't know. Thank you, Shining Star. I appreciate it. I don't agree that the lie was silly. Well, I hear you, Ms. Mac. But you know why I said it was silly? Like, I don't understand. First of all, if you're signing up for reality TV,
No, she said
there
she
are
does.
some,
She does agree.
huh?
She said
Oh,
she
you
does
do it.
agree. She said
Oh, she said you do agree. I said you. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, okay, thank you guys. Yeah, why lie? Why lie? Hey, Juice Radio. um, hey, Diva. One love. Thank you guys. So yeah, I don't get it. Diva. You kept saying that she didn't seem like the type to hit it. Didn't I, though, Lorraine? Didn't I say that? That's the type to buy
Yes.
a house with someone and she was not married. I said that. I said that she just doesn't seem like Joy. But Joy and Clifton wanted to get married probably because they dated on TV. Their families didn't know. I would be pissed at Ashley too. Well, you know what though? If you wanted to get married privately, it it still doesn't make sense. Then you should have, when this reality opportunity came by, you should have said not right now because we ain't ready to tell everybody we married.
exactly.
That's what you should have did. You should have passed up. Clifton and Joy need to come out and talk about what they didn't say anything. Why they didn't say anything. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They need to get on their social media and they need to talk to us, because what else are they hiding? Come on now, Machine. What else are they hiding?
That pregnancy you just told us about.
That was a Freudian slip, and it'd be funny if it's true, right? Happy birthday.
Mhm.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the birthday wishes. I really do. Thank y'all for that. So now let's go on and talk about Joy and Clifton. So yes, we found out that they are married because she wanted telling her confessional, right? And I really now I don't even see Joy, right? I'm not even feeling her. I don't care what comes out of her mouth because I need her to tell us what was the big deal. And the fact that y'all was hiding it and it's a secret and he didn't even tell his kids. How do you not tell your kids?
That you're
And what
married.
female? What female? Hey, Juice Radio. What
Hey girl, hey.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
thank you. What female would marry a man and allow the man to not tell his kids that he's about to marry her? Like I don't get that. I
Can
don't
I
get
say
that.
something real quick?
You can't give me a minute. Like, where do they do that at? And so, and then you want none of your family to know. So you have this whole public get together, and now all of a sudden you want privacy. And my thing is, you could have had privacy because it's not like when y'all was ready to get married, y'all already was going to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? But it is Love and Marriage Huntsville, so it would make sense though that if y'all was married to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? It's just the whole thing is crazy and it's a circus for no reason. But the biggest circus is how do you not tell your kids that you about to marry someone that you just met on a TV show? Like
Mm.
that's just pure silliness to me. But go ahead, Sebastian. What did you want to say?
Well, the main reason is it's probably because he doesn't think it's gonna last, and that's why he doesn't see a reason why to tell his kids.
Mm, I don't know, because
But
you
I'm not
want to.
defending him. He's still wrong. He's still wrong, obviously. Because like, why are you hiding sensitive information like that from your kids? Like, this is someone who's actually their stepmother. That's basically what you're doing.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Miss Gigi said, GHD been missing lives lately. The best kept secret is the one kept to yourself. If Joy, Joy, I think when people tell some things, they really want it to be out and don't want to tell it themselves. Come on now. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Come on now. So you're telling a girl that you pretty much just met and y'all about to be on a reality TV show, and Joy is not new to reality TV. So she know how things get gutter, how things get low. She knows all of that stuff. So when somebody needs a storyline, they will let anything slip out their mouth, including your own personal business. Why would you tell her if you really didn't want nobody to know? And you knew that you was going to go on the show and act as if you wasn't married for some dumb, stupid reason. But RT Robin, I'm going to come to you, and the Juice Radio, I'm coming to you. Go ahead, RT Robin.
I just hope, can somebody in the chat remind me, please, unless somebody in the panel knows, how old are Clifton's children? I don't remember that.
I
I would have to look it up, but I didn't think they was that old. I don't even know if they're teenagers. And if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have to investigate. I don't want to misspeak.
Yeah.
I don't want to misspeak, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's one baby mother. Because he said it in the first show, but I don't remember all the details. So if y'all remember, Sheila said 20 and 2. Okay. Well,
oh, that's right. That's right.
Somebody else is saying 18 and 4. So okay. All right. So one is, but why couldn't you just tell the adult one? I mean, 18, 20, that's pretty much adult. Sharon, thank you for the super stick. I truly appreciate it. So okay, we But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Whether the youngest one is 2 or 4, they get it. Daddy's getting married. They can get it.
Yeah.
And definitely the older one, you definitely could have told, right? But so that means he has 2 baby mothers. So it says, it says, you don't tell your family when your past is sketchy. Something tells me that Clifton past has some serious skeletons that make the family side on him and his choices. Well, listen, the family saw him go on that reality show and get with her. So but I hear you though. Go ahead, RT Robin. Did you finish your thought?
I'm being contemplative here. I will now defer to Miss Regina.
Listen, I'm going to bring something different on the panel, and I have been thinking about this after watching this show and seeing this, watching Carlos King saying he knew about this, so forth or whatever, my mind started going back to Ready to Love. And I started thinking, was this a setup? Were they even dating before they got on Ready to Love?
Mm.
That was my thought. I'm like, okay, I think maybe they have been fooling and shenanigans since Ready
Oh
to
my God!
Love.
Wait, Joy.
Whoa,
Hold on, hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
hold on,
whoa.
hold on. Thank you, Winter. We
Oh,
love you. Thank you, Winter. We
Oh,
love you.
Winter.
She said he has one adult son and a young daughter, and Joy is his third or slash fourth wife. Good gosh.
Shaking my pearls. Clutch my
Shaking my,
pearls.
clutching my, come on, Sebastian, clutching my pearls. Thank you,
ooh.
Winter. Oh,
Hey, Winter.
me.
I love winter shows too.
Yes.
Exclusive, guys.
Oh my
Exclusive.
God. See,
Well,
and why did go ahead? I just had a okay. I'm
listen,
accepting
no,
that.
but
Go ahead,
I was saying,
radio. Go
I was
ahead.
saying, I'm just
Drink some
curious. Were
water.
they dating before they got on, or did they actually meet on Ready to Love? It's just all sketchy now. Now you don't just look at now, this show now. You go back. That's how my mind go. I'm like, wait a minute. If y'all lied over here on Love and Marriage DC, then what happened with Ready to Love? Was that really real? I don't know, but I think it is suspect that he did not tell anyone in his family that he got married, but she told people in her family, and she even said her mom was there.
Mm-hmm.
So Clifton, you didn't tell not even your best friend, your dude that you hang out with, you
Come on now.
nobody. You told nobody. So again, that makes me think something is going on, and it also makes me think: is Joy the one being controlling of whatever is going on? And not allowing winter. I'm not winter. I'm seeing winter's coming. Not allowing Joy, not allowing Clifton to have his say. I don't know. I'm getting really suspicious vibes from this whole thing.
We are too. No, Winter, we didn't think you was being shady, but we thank you for the information. So she said no shade at all. I think this is public knowledge. I believe he shared on Ready to Love, if I'm not mistaken. No, thank you, because we didn't know. But listen, I knew he shared on Love and Marriage DC that he had the two children and the two mothers. I believe he said that.
Mhm.
So but I just didn't remember any of the other Tony said Winter, yes, he did. Okay, so good. So thank you for just you giving us the fill in the blanks, Winter. We appreciate you. So it's just that you know what, and here's the thing. I'm not mad at any person who wants to keep going until they find that one, right? But it to me, learn some lessons from the situation, right? And you move differently when you get to the next one. And I think it's a bad move when you starting out, you're not telling your family, your friends, your kids, and whoever that you're getting married. That's just me. That's just me. And
Somebody in the family should know.
that part, come on now. Come on now.
Mhm.
What are we hiding here? And then you getting on reality TV. You if you want to hide and you want to keep skeletons in the closet, the worst thing to do is to get on reality TV, because
Mhm.
word on the street is the reason why Monique and Chris did not come back is because she didn't want these skeletons to come out. And so on that note, she was smart, and I don't blame her, right? Because there was a lot of scatter in the streets about the trainer, the baby, and whatever, and we ain't even going there. But because she did not want that to come out, she didn't come back. And that was a smart thing to do, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want your skeletons out, then you got to stay behind the scenes. You can't be in front of the camera because there's people that's going to start investigating. And you can't stop the truth from coming out. That's what
Mhm.
happened to Martell Holt, okay? I do believe, and this is just my opinion, and Melody knew some of it, right? He been cheating.
Yeah. Yeah. He had been doing that too long for her not to know. Come on now.
He
Since
been
Mm-mm.
cheating,
season
right?
one.
But then when you get in front of that screen, the side chicks want to come out the woodworks because they think money's involved. They like,
Mhm.
okay, no, we're going to talk up too, because this Arion is still talking to this day about why she not on that screen making some money. But we won't go there, right? We're going to continue on. But I'm not,
With the new
but
season coming.
that part, right? But we gotta keep an eye on this Joy and Clifton situation. I'm giving it the side eye. I'm
Yeah.
not feeling it. I'm not liking it. But I do wish them the best because people can change.
Yeah.
Can change, right? And
Mhm.
to me, he truly seems like he's into her and that he loves her.
Yes.
He does,
Mhm.
right? He
Yeah.
really does. So let's go on. Now we get to the scene with Winter, Yusha. I didn't know he was a hip hop artist, right?
I didn't
Oh,
know either.
yeah, I knew he was going to rap on her thing, but I didn't know he was a hip hop artist. So I think that's really nice. First of all, I will say this: they're a cute couple,
I
right?
know.
They
Mhm.
are a cute couple. I like the maturity. And this is, again, I'm going to tell you, we watch a lot of reality TV, right? All of us, right? And
Mhm.
some of it is just all mess. And although we watch it, it's like, all right, sometimes you do get tired of the mess. And it's nice to see, something a little more organic and something a
Mhm.
little more real happening. Yes, they're saying they are cute. They are cute together. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm liking it. Okay. I'm
I
liking
know.
it together.
I'm loving the height difference too. He's so
Ain't it
tall,
cute?
and she fit right up under here. She fit like
I
right.
know.
Oh, he could just bend down and right on top of her
On the
head.
top of
I'm,
her
ooh,
head. On top of her
that
head.
part.
It's
That's
so
so.
cute.
It's so sexy to me how he just holds her right in the cup of him, like,
It's
like
very
yes.
sexy. Even the conversation they had, right? So they go to this DIY scent studio. So you're getting hints, people, on where you can go take your people out for a date. Okay.
Yeah.
Got a little DIY scent studio. This is their second date. She's talking about the emancipation party and she's nervous. They talk every day. And let me tell you something. The best way to get to know somebody is to have conversation with
Come
somebody.
on
Can we
now.
get an amen? All right now.
Amen.
Okay.
Mhm.
How about I say Clifton gives opportunists. He loves the opportunity that Ready to Love brought. And on the added benefit with Joy, Joy looks miserable for some reason. I think that's just Joy. But we're gonna keep our eye on
Mhm.
Joy. But Joy just always shows up like just angry and mean and not friendly and not like open to a scene. And we're
Defensive.
gonna talk about this studio session. I wasn't in love the way that I liked the way she was helping Winter in the studio. I didn't like her confessional shade. But that's me. But we'll get there. We'll talk about it, right? So, but we're gonna
Mhm.
talk about this date. So, Winter said that she told Sharella that she did a good match, and Sharella, she did a good match. Sharella, maybe you and Black need to travel the world and help some more people find themselves a match. Okay,
I see a new business for Sharella, girl. Come
okay.
on now,
A new,
matchmaker.
come on now, come on, Sharella. There's some other people out
Do
there.
it.
Listen, I love this movie too. They talked about how they both love the movie Love Jones, but what I really, really love is how he said he's been celibate for 18 months.
Ooh.
He said, I've been celibate for 18 months. He's not just trying to rush into having sex with somebody because that's a big mistake a lot of couples make. They let sex drive the relationship and they want to get
Mhm.
close after they have sex
Mhm.
versus getting close before they decide to take that route and get so intimate. I'm loving the maturity of this relationship. I'm loving the way it's playing out. I love the fact that he's not afraid to be vulnerable and tell his truth on this TV in a day
Yes.
and age when everybody is showing boobs, hips, thighs, walking around nude and naked, and everybody is just like sex, 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 and let's have more of it. I love the fact that he's a man and he's saying, listen, I went through my divorce. I had to get myself together. And before I put myself back out there with anyone and take that step, I want to make sure it's right. Yes, come on, Michelle. She said,
Yes.
I had
Mhm.
goes off to him because that ain't because you said because there ain't no way.
You're like, ain't no way.
Michelle, that's funny. You know what, girl? If I tell you how long for me, but listen, you know what? It's a personal choice, and I will tell you this: that if people gave themselves time to sit back
Right.
and got to know self, when they presented themselves to be with somebody else, maybe somebody different and new will show up.
There
You
you
know what
go.
I mean?
Well,
When
you know,
you
and
when
what
you learn, when you learn how to be by yourself, it's a powerful thing. But go ahead, Auntie Robin. What do
Yes,
you
sir.
think?
well, And just to piggyback on what you were saying, when you get yourself right with you, then when
Yeah.
you come to the person that is for you, you're
Yes.
coming to them a whole person and not looking for them to complete you.
Woo, Robin, you just spoke a word. You just
Yeah.
spoke a word, Robin, and that's facts.
And
You
sometimes when you're looking for something new, you have to become something new. And I think that's what he did with himself. He knew that what he did in the past didn't work. And so he wanted to create something new in himself. And by him becoming celibate for those 18 months, it was something that he was doing on himself, creating something new. And in his process of doing that, he has met someone new. So I think sometimes when you want something new, people, you have to understand, you have to now sometimes become something new. You can't keep bringing your old you into new relationships and thinking it's going to be something new. Make yourself new, and then you might find new.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? It's like to me, the connection could be more beautiful when you really get to know the person, right? And
Mhm.
it's so much.
Involuntary. That's funny. Oh my
Well, you
goodness,
know
how
what?
bad.
Listen, hi bye. That's why I tell people don't give me too much credit for being so strong, because I'm in the same boat as you. But you know what? Whichever way God put us there, we there. We there.
That's all right.
And it's okay, right?
Y'all in like 15-month process. You got 3 more months to go. 3 more months if we going based on him. 3 more months to go.
Woo, I'm
Y'all
past
almost there.
him. I am past him. But
You
yeah,
passed it.
I'm past him. But but yes, I'm in an involuntary state too, hi bye. But it's okay. We're gonna be all right. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But you know what though? You find so much out about yourself,
Yes, you
and
do.
you don't settle for less. And
Mm-mm.
you don't settle for the shenanigans, and
Mm-mm.
you protect yourself in so many ways. But yes, Miss Gigi said, I think she brings female masculine energy, and she proves over and over she's not a girl's girl. She's not a girl's girl. This show is not for us. My present husband was celibate for 10 years till he met me. Come on, Miss Gigi.
Ooh.
Come on,
Wait, but
Miss
wait,
Gigi.
Miss Gigi, watch that because she says my present husband.
Ooh.
Are you prepared for the next one, Miss Gigi?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. You know, I'm kidding.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
10
It's
years.
cute.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, listen, you gotta, hey, this hi
Ooh.
bye, don't worry, I'm hanging in there with you. I'm way past 15 months too. I listen, she said I might be a candidate for a convent, Ellen. Listen, I call myself a born again virgin. Girl, we can talk. But
amen.
anyway, but you know what though? I'm enjoying my time and I'm okay with it.
There ain't nothing wrong with it either.
And yeah, and that's why I appreciate him as a man for being
Mhm.
strong enough to say that on the TV,
On live TV, not
on
live, but on big screen, on a big
on the big
screen. Yes.
screen, on the
That's
big screen.
respect.
Yeah, that is respect. I truly respect them, and I think they're a cute couple, and I love that they're not rushing this thing, right? So now let's talk about Winter in the studio, right? She said she's been singing since 5. I think she's so cute, gorgeous skin, even without the makeup, right? And so
Yes.
she invited Joy, right? And I like the fact that she invited Joy. So
Yes,
because
me too.
Joy does her music thing, and I don't want to take any way away from Joy because I didn't see her do like a full set or anything. But when she was in the club singing, and
Mhm.
Arena and Jamie were there, you can tell that Joy has that factor. She has that it thing. She has
Mhm.
that music is in her, right?
Mhm.
She just needs the other part, the personality. Because I'm gonna tell you this: you can have all the talent in any area that you want, but if you don't got the personality to connect with it, woo child, you won't
Yeah.
get far. You won't get far, right? So
Mm.
in the studio, she's trying to tell Winter about, some moves and some stuff like that and how to get things together. Winter told her that, how she met Yusha, her new man, through Black and Sharella. And Joy was just like, whatever. Cause her.
No, did you see her face? Did you see Joy's face when she cut the side out when she said?
Child, listen, there's a thing too, though, right? Just holding grudges, period. It's
Come on
not good
now.
for you.
And when
It's
Joy even said, "Well, why aren't they here helping you with your dance stuff?" I was like, "Joy, ooh, Don't
That
be
part.
cutting. Don't be cutting Winter like that. Don't do that.
That part. It's like, boo, I invited you. They did help me. You here now. Like, I invited you. So those two talk. Joy
Yeah.
kind of talks about how she's pissed, she's not happy with the group and the girls or whatever. The only person Joy likes at this moment is Arena. Okay, that's her only boo right now is Arena, but she kind of tolerates, the rest of the group, so to speak. And so they
Mhm.
kind of speak, and she does wish her well. And they talk about how, in their group, telephone don't go well. Okay. She and listen, but can I tell you something? In life in general, telephone don't go well. Okay. Nobody ever delivers your message the way you said it. You're like, okay, wait a minute. Well, that's what she told you. No, but what I said was blah 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 blah
Right.
blah. So telephone never really goes well, even in real life. Thank you guys for the birthday
I
wishes.
know.
So it was like, but I did enjoy that scene with them. Where I didn't like
What's
was
that?
how messy Joy was being in the confessional. Um, she was just messy. And my thing is, you had a nice moment with Winter. You're trying to get to know the girls. She invited you. Y'all trying to connect. And then you get messy in the confessional. The confessionals is usually what gets the castmates bickering at each other. When you
Hmm.
look at the previous shows, everybody thinks all is well, and then they're watching the show with us and be like, "Oh wow, she was rolling out like that in the confessional."
Yes,
Because
sir.
Winter gave her very nice accolades in the confessional, and
Hmm.
Joy did pretty much the opposite. So what did you think about that scene? I saw with you, Juice Radio, then I go to Sebastian.
Well, that scene. I love that Joy did answer and went and met Winter. I thought that was great. I
It
thought that
was.
was excellent. It was cool that she did that. And I'm glad that Winter did reach out to Joy because Winter was right. She needs to sing and dance, so she needs to talk to somebody who can sing and dance. So,
Absolutely.
yes, you're going to reach out to the one who can do that. So that was a great call for Winter anyway. Um I think that Joy has some past hurt from not only these ladies, but maybe some past hurt. And I think she's
Mm,
not over all of that yet. And I think it's carrying over to, things that she's doing now. And maybe she needs to check her own life and what has happened because from everything that I've seen on the show with Joy, she feels as though it's everybody else and not her.
that
I
part.
mean, she seems to be mad because this got out, and why would you say that, and so forth and everything. But you went to somebody else and told this information, and yes, Ashley was not supposed to say anything. I'm skipping to the other one, but still, you're sharing information with people, and then it's coming out, and then you're getting mad and so forth. So I don't know. Joy's got a lot going on, and right now, and I really did like Joy and Clifton and Ready to Love. I was rooting for them. I was so happy and I was so thrilled. And I follow them on social media. I was so thrilled to see that they were going to be on Love and Marriage DC. I was excited. But now, after seeing this and hearing that they lied to us about this marriage thing and so forth, and them seeing Joy's, attitude now, and I'm like, this is a whole different person from Ready to Love. What happened? So I'm kind
Wow.
of disappointed, but at the same time, I'm hoping that things will be reviewed in these futures episodes coming up that would help us get a better understanding of Joy and Clifton because right now they're just not looking really good. And this could be a detriment to their future endeavors that they may want to do on television.
Yeah.
This whole thing that they, just outright, just lied to the people, the public. So I'm still praying for them because, I'm still going to cheer for them a little bit.
Yeah.
I love
Michelle
Winter's
agree with you.
performance.
Okay, I'm gonna come to you, Sebastian. Give me a minute because it looks like Boyer got a second. Hey, Boyer.
Listen, happy birthday, Auntie. Y'all, I need everybody in the chat. I know I'm late, but I need everybody in the chat to light the chats up with birthday emojis and shout out to Auntie Diva for her birthday. It is a monumental day. It is a special day. Auntie Diva, I always tell you behind the scenes how much I appreciate you and how
Oh.
awesome you are. But I just want to come and publicly let you know that you are awesome. I appreciate you. This is my YouTube mentor, y'all. She is everything. I tell her that all the time. So y'all bless Diva on tonight. Cash app her. send some money in the chat. I'm about to do the same. But yes, bless the woman who blesses us on a regular, who makes us laugh, smile, who gives us thoughts and opinions, who makes us go to sleep sometimes and be like, maybe Diva was right. And sometimes I'll be like, no, I was right. I know I was right. So we good. Yes, but happy birthday, Auntie. Hello, everybody on the panel. Hello, chat. But it's just a special day. Happy birthday to you, and I hope you have enjoyed this day.
I have. Thank you, Brea, for popping through. I really appreciate it. Not go to sleep and wake up be like, Diva was right. I loved it.
Listen.
Okay, tell the people. All right.
Listen. Yes.
Hey,
Sebastian-
Royer.
Hey, Juice. Hey, Auntie Robin. Hey, Sebastian.
So, Sebastian, what are your thoughts? Joy, Winter in the studio with Joy.
First, I like Winter. I always did ever since from season one. Even though she can be messy, she can be shady, but you know what? I give her a pass. I consider myself a snowflake. For Winter,
Okay.
yes,
Sebastian's so cute. I love Sebastian. He's so cute.
I consider myself one, and I want her to succeed. She's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say. She's doing good.
All right. Good. Okay. So Auntie Robin, what do you think about this scene with Winter and Joy?
I will stand alone. I like the scene. I appreciate the fact that Joy went and shared some tricks of the trade and coached Winter. But of course, the shady side of me is saying, she just wanted to get on and show her craft so she can get some more gigs in DC because she ain't going to Mexico. But then with that said, I was also thinking, Juice, you remember Joy has a sister, allegedly. I mean, she had one on the Ready to Love. We don't know whether or not to believe it, right? And now all of a sudden I'm more perplexed because I forgot about her sister. And that makes me more perplexed about her relationship with the women on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like she didn't have any female interaction. We know that there was an issue with her parents and their breakup. I know that her father raised her, but she had a sister, and she presented her sister and herself as having a really great close relationship. So I'm confused at how she seems to have such a hard time letting these other women in or near her. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Diva.
Thank you. I don't know. Did you see it, Roya? Anything you want to say about the scene with Winter in the studio?
I did not see this episode, unfortunately.
No, it's don't worry.
But what I will say is I am very disappointed in Joy and Clifton. The fact that and I'm speaking for me, I was hoping to get a real couple on here.
Right.
I was hoping to have, someone who is in that beginning stage of marriage, who's starting off, laying the foundation. And so though they are still laying their foundation, I just feel kind of played. And I've said this from the beginning. There was just something not sitting right with me with Joy and Clifton, and I could not put my finger on it. I couldn't get it. But like I told y'all, like
you did.
I'm a good judge of character, baby.
Oh,
I can judge a character. And I told you, it was the lies, and more lies.
And why Joy also said, well, she don't know if she want to have a wedding because her father's not going to be able to walk her down the aisle.
See, Diva, and I told you something about that scene just didn't sit right with me either.
You did say that, and I was all soft and pink. Yeah, I was all soft and pink and got soft and had a tear in my eye. I had to give me a triangle. And I called you. Remember, I called you. I was like, no, I get it.
Girl, you got you a Candace triangle? A Candace triangle?
Yes, I did. I had to get a Candace triangle. Because you know what? I had called Roy and I said, now I get why she doesn't want this big wedding.
And I had to snatch the triangle out her hand and like, girl, give me that thing.
Yes, he did. He pulled me all the way together. He's like, Diva, stop. He said, Diva, stop. I said, no. Did you see it? He said, Diva, stop. I'm like, for real. But
Mhm.
now that she played in my face, I'm not feeling good about that. I don't feel
No.
all soft and pink anymore. It's like, it's such a silly thing to lie about. But if you could lie about something so stupid and little like that, then you'll lie about anything.
You lied
Okay.
Mhm.
about this mambo sauce stuff that's going on. What's the
That
lie
part,
about that?
that part. Oh, shucks. That part. That
And
part.
Black told us
That he
some
sure
people just
did.
don't want to look bad. Some people just don't want to look bad. He
He
did
I'm
tell
sure
glad
us
you
that.
did.
can't see
He
my
said
note.
that.
He said that. He said that. He told Clifton, slow your roll.
Because you don't know it. You don't know the whole story.
You don't know the whole
Mhm.
story.
That's what he said.
You don't know the whole story. He sure did say that. So I did the same thing, Diva, and put myself in her situation and imagine my dad. Child, she
Yeah.
had to all up in our emotions for no reason. The lies, like Candy said, it's the lies for me.
I was just gonna say that. Where's that candy emoji? The lies.
The lies, the lies.
We only that candy emoji and hashtag joy. The lies.
Okay, so
Mm.
let's get to this emancipation party. Okay,
Okay.
so now let me
I,
tell you something. I
I'm going to
love.
go.
Okay,
I'll
babe,
try
I
to
love
come back
you.
if you're still on. I'll try to come back on, but if not, happy birthday, love
Thank
you, and
you.
I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
Royer.
So the party, what I loved about the party was I love a moment where people can recover and get back together. Because
Yes.
let's be clear, it looked like Winter, Arena, and Ashley would never ever, ever be
Ever.
cordial in the room together and be able to be friends. And
Jamie said that. Jamie said he was shocked. He
that
was shocked
part,
that it happened. Yes.
that part. But you know what though? That's what grown adults can do.
Come on now. That's what
That's what,
a real good get together would do. And Winter did that. She had to get together. She invited them. They came. And I got to say this.
sure.
Winter looked fabulous in that first outfit she came out in. I was like, oh, wait. Where can I get
Yeah, that part. The hair and the makeup was on point.
one?
Now, let me say this. All the ladies on that show, I'm talking about Joy, Arena, Winter, Ashley, Alicia, and who else am I missing there? All of these women are absolutely
Sharella.
gorgeous. Huh? Who did
Yes.
I miss, Auntie Robin?
Sharella. Sharella.
Sharella.
Sharella.
All
Yeah.
of them. All of them are absolutely gorgeous. I love all of them. I think all of them are absolutely beautiful,
Yes,
right?
indeed.
And
Mhm.
so they all look good that night. And I just love the fact that they were able to come together because last season ended ugly.
It
Ooh, it was
did.
bad.
It
Mm.
did.
It was
Ooh,
bad. It had
it
us
was.
split. It had us in our emotions. It had us thinking myself like, my goodness, how could how could things go down this way? And I noticed overall across all of these shows, the men get in the business that they shouldn't be in. Okay, because
All
most
of them.
recently we see look at Warrior. Thanks,
Oh,
Warrior.
you
I
so
appreciate. Yes,
sweet.
I know. Thank you, Warrior. I truly appreciate it. The men gets in the business like they shouldn't. Because we
Yeah.
most recently had allegedly Todd got up in Tamar face, so allegedly, but so it's not unusual for these reality TV men to get up in a female's face. And so we heard at the reunion last year that the men was all up, not necessarily in her face, but you understand what I'm saying, was just also saying a lot of stuff to Winter, and Winter was there without anybody. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
for Winter to be even willing to say, you know what, toss that to the back, let's start a new clean slate. Because she even admitted, there was some stuff I could have said, not said, and
She
whatever
did.
that, was this part of the situation.
Yes.
It takes a big person. Art Will, thank you so much for the super stick. I truly appreciate it. It takes a big person to say, you know what, it went left, but I had a part too in when things went left, right?
Yes.
So seeing these ladies actually come together for this and support her and to show up when they got the invitation.
Yes, that part.
Right? To show up when they got the invitation, because there was, I think there's a lot of things that Ashley or somebody didn't show up to earlier this season because they was mad at another person. Like so for these ladies to show up when they got the invitation and to not only show up, they didn't disrespect her performance. They wasn't like, oh, her venue is messed up.
No, they did not.
You see what I mean? Like, we just saw in the Real Housewives of Potomac, like every time they went to somebody else's thing, they cut up the venue. They said this, they said bad stuff about their events. None of those ladies talked about her event. They congratulated her. They hugged her.
Yeah.
They took a shot together saying, listen, we had a moment, but now we're better. I can't even believe we're here. And I thought it was cute that Arena gave her the Gutter Barry's jacket.
Yes.
I thought it was cute. Overall, was a cute moment. The new man came out and sung to her. Did any of them apologize to Winter? Well, Miss G, you know what? That's a good question.
But there's a lot we don't see on camera, so I don't know. If Winter's in the chat, she'd have to answer that.
Yeah, Miss G.
But I did like how that whole venue thing went. I like how Arena came in and the first thing she said was, I want some popcorn. And her husband went right over there and bought her popcorn from one of the vendors. Yeah. I love that. I love that the ladies were able to come together and put their differences aside and move forward in a positive direction. I was like Jamie, I was shocked that it happened, but I was happy that it happened because I think Ashley needed that to happen because she's already going through so much with Joy. That I think the comfort of Winter saying, listen, let's let bygones be bygones is a soft place for Ashley right now. And we have to, then, this next episode coming up where, Ashley is just going to be going at people. But we're going to wait for next week for that. But I'm glad that the ladies were able to get together. I love that moment. I mean, I sat there and I understood what Carlos King said when he did his live on it, when he was saying Winter is winning this season. She's winning and she's one of the fan favorites. Nice. Because Winter has matured. Let me tell you, I know Winter's in the chat. I was not happy with some things I saw with Winter on the last season. I was not. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on with her? And then to see the maturity and growth that she has done and the happiness that she is showing in this season shows me that she may have done a self-examination and corrected some things and came out on the winning side. Now she can still cut you because let me tell you, she real sharp with that tongue and she real quick with it too. She can cut you. But she has matured and I love it so much. It shows so beautifully on her and I appreciate it. Even with her sitting down with Irena, on those occasions that she sat down with, and then to be able to come now to this point and say, listen, let's just all work this out. I did my part. Y'all did your part, but I'm still woman enough and mature enough and still want y'all in my life and in my circle to go forward. That part I love. They didn't just drop it and let it just die off. They are going to continue and do for it. And I love that part.
Yeah, and Lorraine said even Jamie hugged Winter. I do. It's adulting. They were adulting that night. They were all being adults that night, 100%, except our beloved Joy. But we'll get there. Because when Ashley said, Joy, can I speak to you? Joy just is always like this energy. Yeah, thank you. That's it, Auntie Robin. Defensive, always. I mean, it's a joyous moment. Even if you mad at her, be like, girl, usually when I'm still like, I'd be like, girl, I'm still mad at you for telling my business. Get out of here. I'll do something like that.
Right.
I mean, she is like ratata. Like, she always, how do you always carry that energy with you? I don't know. It's just, it's messy.
It's hurt. It's past hurt.
Yeah.
Past hurt that has not healed.
I think you're right. You're right. Feds, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But Auntie Robin, go ahead. What are your thoughts on this?
Before we pass this whole thing, I think that this bit about the performance, I'm gonna. This is where I am, and this is what I see. The first season was ugly.
Yeah,
a lot. And we saw, and by the way, I'm not a big stan of anybody, but I have to give credit where credit is due. I'm gonna say we saw you, Winter. We saw how much you went through, how you were apparently blindsided. We
Mm,
saw that you were embarrassed and humiliated. You were disregarded and disrespected for your choices without
Mhm.
any kind of compassion or empathy from your castmates. I
mm-hmm,
think that she took that and she recognized the whole thing. She knows that she knows what happened. She knows what she went through.
mm-hmm,
And I
Mhm.
believe that, when we go through stuff and when we do take that minute, when we show up again for real, what I'm seeing is that Winter shows up this season with
mm-hmm,
an absolute intention. She intends
mm-hmm,
not to be messy and mean and nasty with the other ladies. She intends to have a decent relationship. She's intentionally taking her time to build this relationship with Yusha. And she's also intentional about her music and what place Black has in her life and space, as well as Sherelle. She's
mm-hmm.
not, I don't think that she's overdoing it. I think that she's very much in the present of her existence. And that shows up to me. And I think that that's
Mhm.
part of, I think that the other people are seeing that as well. And that's one of the reasons I think it was so easy for them to come to her show and to support her.
And
Yeah.
also, we're also
Miss
forgetting.
Mac, I'm coming to you, Sebastian. Give me 1 second. Miss Mac, thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, go ahead, Sebastian.
We also forgetting that her back is hurting as well. She's in pain. She has carried that show last season. She's probably going to carry this one. And
Because I was
her
like, huh,
back
what
is
happened?
hurting.
I was like, her back is hurting. Did they start
I
something?
know, that's what I was thinking too.
Sebastian. Go ahead, Sebastian. You know her
Go
back
ahead.
is hurting. I love me some
Yeah,
Sebastian.
her back is hurting. She's carried a lot. She's carried a lot on that show.
Oh my goodness.
And
Do y'all
I'm gonna
think
say
that?
this.
Yeah.
I actually want to say this about Quick because I know you guys talked about it in the beginning, but I wasn't in live. Um, I don't blame him the fact that he has to work a lot because I don't really know what Ashley does. All I saw that she done was write that book. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I just see her just stay at home. It's
Okay,
true.
I
okay,
don't
It's
know.
Sebastian,
true.
let me help to save you,
Um,
Sebastian. Sebastian, we're going to take out the word just. We don't need the qualifier. All that you see, and the operative words are you and see, are that she stays at home. No, because let us not devalue one two what a month after the Black History Month, and now we in the Women's History Month, the work that a woman does. And she is a
I'm not
homemaker, and that is
devaluing
a
it.
choice.
I'm not
You said
devaluing
she
it.
all
But
she does, she just stays at home. Come on,
all
Sebastian. You
that's all
can't
I
come on. You
see.
can
This is a
I'm
reality
trying to
show. If
help.
you do other
I'm
things,
trying. Shan, where's Shan?
That
Shan, help
part.
this man.
I
Help
don't
him
need to
out.
be
Wait,
helped.
I was
hold on one
trying to
second,
help
guys.
Sebastian out, and
Hold
he
on one
wants to
second.
keep digging a hole.
Hold on 1 second. JL, thank you so much for the birthday wish. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Miss G, thank you for the super chat. Truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. Truly appreciate you. I also let me just add this as we have this talk. I like the way that they said, let us meet your man. I like the way that they was girlfriends when they was questioning
Hmm.
him. I
yes,
like
sir.
Yeah.
I just like the whole recovery of the friendship. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that Love and Marriage DC is doing it a little bit better than they do it on some of the other reality shows. It's a shame that this show hasn't caught on to a broader audience yet,
Right.
and because I'm telling you, the mess that goes on some of the other ones is recycled stuff. We see the same
Huntsville.
things over and over on the Real Housewives of whatever, from one show to the other. We get a stripper, we get a this, we get a that. It's the same thing. It bounces from each show, right? But with
Mm-hmm.
Love and Marriage DC and with Love and Marriage Huntsville, that's where you're getting different. It's not no recycled stuff. It's their own stuff going on, and we getting to see play out. I don't know how this thing is going to pan out with these ladies, but I will say this night, and at first I wasn't feeling this party. I was like, why are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we having this emancipation? I'm single, divorce party. But I actually ended up liking it. But I liked it more, one, for her to showcase her new song, and two, because it bridged the gap with this friendship. It brought
Yeah.
a full circle moment. And I didn't feel fake and fraud from the full circle moment. I felt it was authentic. And the fact
Mhm.
that first, I think Arena hugged Winter when she went, because when Winter, she
Yeah.
didn't get the jacket. But I really love when Ashley was like, "Can we get a three-way hug?" I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yes, yes, yes.
When she said, "Can we get a three-way hug?" And I love it, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying the new show now is Love and Marriage DC and Escape and SWB. You know,
Yes, sir.
Tasha, you're right, but you know what? You know I'm an Escape girl, but we don't want to make the people mad. It's SWB and Escape, the queens of R&B. But we, but Latasha,
As
can
you
I tell
should.
you, you got the title right. Rob
Oh,
didn't, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, but I love you, girl. So yes, so
that's
was
funny.
it was a full circle moment, and I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. It felt authentic. I did now the rap. I need to hear. We gotta ask Winter. Is this song available streaming or whatever? Because I didn't feel like the rap blended in with the song, but I gotta hear it.
I like the rap.
No, I like the rap, but I didn't feel I didn't see the blend. Maybe I gotta either look at that scene again,
Mhm,
or I
mhm.
gotta hear the song all together,
Yeah.
because I still didn't catch all the words together, Barbie. I gotta hear the words. I gotta hear it a little more. But forget
Mhm.
about just the song. I like those two together.
Yeah, yeah.
In that case,
So
I
Super
y'all
think
think Winter, y'all think Winter is winning this year also, and was able to rekindle her friendships with the other girls because Monique was out of the picture?
100%.
Mm.
yes.
I
Can
thought
I
about
just
that
say
too.
this? Can
You
I
just
also say
reminded
this?
100%.
you just
I am
reminded me
not.
that Monique used to be on the show. I forgot again. In the midst of this whole discussion, I forgot about Monique. I
Mhm.
told y'all last
Um.
season,
I'm
Monique
not.
was not the star of that show. She was billed as a cast member because of her familiarity to the reality television audience. Monique was in part bait, but she did not hook us. It was the other cast members.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
And by the
actually
way, I'm
Ashley
sorry.
actually came out up the top last year as she was one of the fan favorites.
Right.
But go ahead RTR, what was you gonna say?
And by the way, I would like to go on record as saying that I will be perfectly fine if in the end these women are best friends. I will settle. I will accept them having an authentic friendship that is one of camaraderie and support. But they don't have to be all up in each other's houses. They don't have to go on vacation together. Because some of the stuff that we see on these TV shows is not real. I got a lot of friends I never been on vacation with. Just saying.
Well,
And
see, you
I
want to
want to
know?
give
Go ahead, Juice Radio. Go
I
ahead.
I want to give kudos to Monique. I'm not, saying that, I don't like her and so forth. I appreciate her part in being able to meet with Carlos and get this panel together, this cast together. I appreciate her for doing that. So I'm not going to negate her part in all of this building of this particular Love and Marriage DC. So kudos to Monique for that. But I'm glad that she was able to step away, and in her stepping away, the show was still able to go on
Right.
and go on to a better point. So kudos to Monique for her part in it. I'm not going to take that away from her, but I think
Right.
Sebastian had something to say. I'm sorry.
Sebastian, I'll come to give me 1 second. You know what, Tanya? The thing with Sharella and Joy, I think Joy is the issue and not Sharella. Because remember when Sharella and Joy had lunch? Joy
Mhm.
came there once again as her normal self.
Loaded as
Just
a bear.
moody. I'm not going to say no other words. Joy doesn't seem like she ever shows up to be open to anything. She
Mhm.
always seems like she's angry. And I get it. We can't tell people how to feel, right? But to say that, somebody is to tell someone that you're married and you truly are married, I mean, and you didn't want nobody to know, I get it. But I still don't see how that is such a major crime. It's just messy. But Joy again reminds me a lot of Candy. When Candy gets mad at you,
Ooh.
it's World War IV. Like she's done. She got a vengeance against you, and she's never going to let it go. And I think even when she does let it go, she still really didn't let it go. Like
Mhm.
you do one little slip up, and she's going to be
Got it.
mad at you again and remind you of all that. Gmon 4 said yes, I'm here for it all. Yeah. Flip said yes, facts, Diva. So Sebastian, what did you want to say?
Okay. I know everyone in the chat is going crazy about what I said. I did not say that her job, what she does at home is horrible or anything. I'm just saying because she's not doing anything except we just saw what we saw because we're not seeing any other things except the book. We can make the subjection that it's just Quick who is bringing food to the table. And that's why he's working
Let
all
it
these
go.
hours, i.e., Eugene on Married to Medicine.
Woo! You did not bring Eugene and Toya into this. You did not.
Oh,
Married to
oh,
Medicine is coming up. We're gonna be talking about that one. Just wait until that one comes.
oh. You know what? Here's the thing, though, Sebastian. There are a lot of men that they just, not that the
Deserve
wife
that.
is some lazy bum or whatever the case
No.
may be.
Yeah,
They
that's true. I
just
know what you're
want to
saying.
provide for the family. They're just very
Yes.
old school and very traditional. I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you, let's be honest. Jamie Sr. did that for Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he
I
Mhm.
do.
did.
Now,
Yes, he did.
Arena has a lot of, different ventures that she does now. But in the beginning, Jamie Sr. did that for Arena, and I don't think anything is wrong with it. So let's not get on Ashley. But
Nothing. I'm not saying
even
anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying that we can't say that he's overworking if that's what we're seeing on TV. I'm just saying that we can't say that he's overworking. He's not. He should not be doing all this.
I
But
think
he
that
may
He
be,
has
yeah.
to. He has two kids.
Well, he is being like Eugene. He's that's his household. That's the way he wants it to
Yeah,
be. And
exactly.
we can't get mad at him for that. That's the way they run their household. And
Exactly.
nothing wrong with it. And Jamie told Arena he made her, so
listen,
her
listen.
mama didn't make her, Jamie made her.
I would love,
I
I would
scream.
love to talk to Jamie and Arena. Jamie is truly 100%. He's definitely old school, old school. You know what I
I
mean?
want Jamie and Arena to get their own show. I want them to get a spinoff. Jamie is hilarious to me.
He is. Hey, but you know why they could definitely get a spinoff? Because they got a great family there. Like they
Mhm.
have, their son, Jamie Jr. They have the daughter. But you could. Here's the thing, though. This is what I will always say about them. You can tell they're good people because
Yeah.
from Jason to the daughter to
Woo.
Jamie, a junior, regardless of what Jamie did or didn't do, you can tell they're all still good kids, and all the
Mhm.
kids love each other, like for real, not fake love, like love each
Mhm.
other. Because even
Mhm.
when Jamie Jr. came to Jason's going away party, he was
Yes.
like, "I just want the best for you. I
Yes.
want you to go. I want you to be on your own." Like, so, and nobody, what I loved about the way they treat Jason, like the siblings, because a
Mhm.
mom, no matter what, a mom is always going to be a mom to the kid, right? You're going to make them
Mhm.
kids, right? But what I liked about the siblings is they all wanted Jason to grow
Yeah.
up, do what he wanted to do, and be able
Yes,
to be
they
on.
did. Yes.
And that's a testament to Jamie Sr. and Arena.
And Arena, right. It
Period.
is. It is.
It is. So
I miss seeing him on the show, Jason.
I
I
do
miss
too.
seeing him on there. Oh my goodness. I wish he'd come back.
I do. I know. We gotta let him graduate or whatever. What's
No.
your help is that was see Miss Mac? That's I wanted to get to that point.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up. So that's the point we're trying to make, Sebastian, right? Ashley is his wife, and she has to be the one to say, honey, you doing too much.
Yeah, and she has to
You
be the one who says, "Honey, you know what? Let me get into the force as well."
Juice lady, I can't right now. You're in charge tonight. Because I cannot. I cannot.
Ooh, Sebastian wanted her to go to Walmart and say, "Welcome to Walmart." He wanted her to do something
He
other
wants
than
to
her
cook.
cook.
Because that man
But
has
listen, all the home stuff would get missed, and then that may make Quick even sicker because he is used to the home the way it is. So if she even went out and got 10 jobs, Quick may not be happy with that because he's comfortable the way it is right now. So, or allegedly he may be comfortable the way it is.
well
But
that
I
makes
get what you're saying,
sense.
Sebastian. You want her to take off some of that financial strain from Quick, but they've got to agree to do that within their own household. But I get what you're saying. I get it.
That part, Kimberly. That part right there. That's what you need to do, Sebastian.
I
Okay,
always say the
because
truth.
you about to have me pass out.
I always say the truth. And I know y'all are saying it's Women's History Month. I should not be saying certain things. Well, you know what? I say whatever I want, whenever I want, and however I
Yes,
want.
you do. Oh, Jesus, this
Listen,
Sebastian.
It doesn't
listen,
matter.
listen, listen,
Women
listen.
History Month,
So,
Black History Month, whatever History Month, I will say it
Sebastian, you
and I'll
sound
call
really low
people
that
out.
people can't hear you. Why do you sound
He's
so
scared.
low?
I
He
will
don't mean what he's
s-
saying.
I will say whenever I want, whenever, however, and how what any
You know,
And
season,
Sebastian, I
any
and
ain't
on
gonna
season.
whoever
hear it
channel he
now.
on, he gonna say it.
He gonna say what he need to say. Okay,
so
listen.
Sebastian's practicing right now. He's practicing. How do I want to pretend I'm gonna be head of my household? Oh, I'm gonna talk softly and carry a big stick. Tomorrow, when I say it, I'm gonna put more bass in my voice.
Sebastian has me in tears. I
That
can't.
that part, that part, that part. You see, Clip, Sebastian. Wait, Sebastian. They saying bless your heart. Okay,
Bless his heart, Sebastian, and his
bless
mouth.
your
Because
heart.
Sebastian said he
Bless your
gonna
heart,
use his mouth. He
Sebastian.
gonna tell y'all what he feel. Y'all, you don't care
Well,
what month it is.
Michelle Jam.
Oh
If
my
our
goodness,
dear Shannon was
funny.
here, she'd probably tell us that he ain't got a heart. Doesn't she always say when
Ah.
we have one?
Sebastian has a big heart. He's
I
he's
have
a
a big
big
heart. I
heart.
have a
Yes,
big
he
heart,
does.
and I'm gonna say this as well. I want to say this.
Yes, say this so I can add this little
I
piece.
don't care what type of month it is. If I have to call you out, I have to call you out, like it or not, like it or not. I
Oh,
will
you
call
don't
you
care
out.
that it's Women's Month? It's
Out
Women's
if
International Month?
kudos, but if I have to call you out, I'll call you out.
Christmas too, Sebastian.
I I will call you out whenever you need to be called out. And at the
Somebody
moment
just
right
like
now,
Sebastian. He mad.
Ashley Silva needs to be called out.
Oh my goodness! If y'all getting it this bad in this March, wait till April come. April 1st, Sebastian gonna chew y'all all out on the April Fool's Day. He gonna get
Listen,
y'all.
I ain't fooling with
Mm-mm,
Sebastian. So let's
mm-mm.
let's talk about this really quickly before we close out. So Ashley, Joy said she had to go because she had a performance or she had to go, I don't know, handle
Mic
some
check.
contract or
Sound check.
whatever, sound check or whatever she needed to do. Okay. She always got somewhere to go. Anywhere but the scene and working for the show. She got somewhere to go.
But
So
wait, and she didn't get the memo about the outfits either.
She never does.
Yeah, she didn't do holiday color. She wore black.
she a piece of work. She a piece of work.
Why did she wear that red dress that she was wearing in the confessional? That's what she should have wore to the
That's
party.
what she should have worn. She a piece of work. She didn't get the memo. Oh, y'all
Wearing
look
black.
cute. Everywhere she goes, she like, y'all look cute, and she looking a hot mess.
She wore that black for a reason.
Wait,
She was in mourning.
Kimberly said, mute your mic.
Oh my goodness!
Lord, Joy, just tell me, just tell me why. Yeah,
Right.
listen, yeah, Joy is a mess. So Ashley tells Joy, you know what? Can I talk to you real quick? Joy's like, I got to go. But she walks with her, whatever. She tries to apologize again. I mean, once you apologize twice, I mean, and if you want to go for a third time and the person doesn't want to accept it, then you know what? 3 strikes you out. It's a wrap. Like, I mean, you gotta let her live. Let her do what she do. She don't want to accept your apology. It's nothing you can do at this point. You gotta just let it go, right? So, Ashley tried it. But you know what's so funny? She was so ready to give, Joy another chance and apologize to Joy. But Winter, she took Winter through the ringers.
Mm.
Okay. She took Winter through the ringers, okay? But Joy, you tagging behind her, you begging her, you asking her to accept your apology.
Facts.
You talking about you made a mistake. So, it's funny how people, when it's on them, they want the person to accept their apology. But when it comes time to give somebody else some grace, they ain't got none. Now, I know they made up
Remember
now.
that.
I know they made up now on Winter and Ashley, but she took Winter through it. When Winter tried to
Mm.
apologize to her over and over and over again. So, Ashley, no, you're not listening, but if you are, maybe it's a little bit of karma that Joy ain't got nothing for you. She paying you dust, as you said. Came in there, hugged everybody. No, Joy know how to give you the cold shoulder now. Okay,
Yes, he
hugged
does.
everybody except Ashley and said, I'm considering it. I'll consider giving you a hug. So Joy is petty too. Because Joy said
Ashley said something about considering to her, and that's what she said for considering.
she petty. That's what I looked up. I said, oh, she petty, Betty. She petty. She petty. So I mean, I'm just like, it's a whole hot mess. So, we about to close this thing out, y'all. I had a ball. I'm telling you right now. When I tell you, I truly, truly love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage DC, and I'm loving SWB and Escape, the Queens of R&B. It's bringing me back to reality TV when it first started. Not all of this made up stuff. We gonna go on a trip and fight over a room. None of that stupid nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Because that's so stupid. Now, every time they go on a trip, people gonna be fighting over a room. It's just
Pouring water on somebody's head.
that part, right? And so it's just giving us a joy is fake. I mean, I'm not feeling soft and pink with Joy. So Auntie Robin, what's your final thoughts?
Had to unmute.
Mm-hmm.
I am just a bit dubious about the arc of this show now because of the lie of the wedding. The wedding, because I guess we're seeing the marriage now. I don't know. So I'm not happy about that, but I am happy that the ladies seem to come together. By the way, notice who was missing in the coming together, by the way. When they came, the three of the women came together and showed
Joy
that they
wasn't
had
in there.
my point. Uh, that they're at peace. So that really made me happy.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I want to say is that as we're closing out, this is my final statement,
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Diva.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to again say happy birthday to you.
Aww.
I want to say thank you on behalf of me, myself, and I.
Aww.
You gave you've given me a lot of joy and laughter, and this short amount of time that we have known each other here in these YouTube streets, and
Mm-hmm.
back behind the scenes sometimes on the email. This
Mm-hmm.
has been it's a great community. I enjoy everybody here. There is not one person who has come through in the chat or on the panel that has made me totally just make me cringe and not want to be here. I
Mm-hmm.
always want to be here with you and everybody else because you bring joy to all of us. It's always fun. We do learn things from time to time, a
Mm-hmm.
lot. But the best thing is that there's such a great free exchange of ideas. And
Yeah.
I'm only sorry that sweet Sebastian dropped off because I was going to say something nice about how he, as one of the younger people, as part of this consortium, how he brings his different perspective, and especially
Mm-hmm.
because he's like one of the youngest and I'm one of the older ones. It's fun for me to be able to see how he and his people, his generation,
Right.
think and what he shares. And we have you to thank because, but for you, we would not be able to come together and have these opportunities. So thank you. God bless you. I love you and happy birthday.
Thank you, Robin. That was so sweet. And of course, ditto. Okay. My show goes well because of all the amazing people that come up in the panel and share. And we toss it back and forth, but it's always respectful. And I love that. And I love the fact that we can agree to disagree when we have to agree to disagree, okay? Because the chat hearing different perspectives is what it's all about, right? Because we're not all
Right.
going to always be on the same page. So thank you for coming through. God sent you my way, and I appreciate him. So I got a lot of whole YouTube gifts that I recognize it. And I don't take it lightly. So all of my subscribers, y'all are my gifts from God. I love y'all. Y'all come through, y'all hang out with me, we chat, we fight, and y'all know when to tell me y'all think I'm wrong, but y'all know how I feel about it, right? I don't
Where is Roy here? Where is Roy here?
Okay, you know it is what it is. Okay, thank you, Miss Jack. I love you. I love you much.
love it.
So Juice Radio. I want to say
Yes.
we've been on Nadi's channel, right?
Yes.
We've
Yes.
been on Nadi's channel. So, and again, another
We need
blessing.
to.
But go
Mhm.
ahead. You tell me your final words.
Yes, and we've got to bring the train over here to the Juice Radio and Talk Show because I've got a 7 series, not a 7 series, but a 7 love languages, not love languages. Again, hold on now. I'm already with so many channels. I want to bring you guys over because I want to tell you the 7 types of love.
Oh,
There are 7 types of love. And I want to
okay.
share that because I know you have this love thing going on. So when
Yes.
you're ready, Diva, you let me know when the train can pull over here in my station on the Juice Radio and Talk Show because I want to teach the people those 7 types of love, 7 types of love, and
Yes,
share that.
but wait, hold on, because Roy is the coordinator. Okay,
Yes.
He's the young part of this team. Okay,
I know, Royer, yes, and I'll be in touch with Royer on that. We do.
because
But
he's going to
listen,
set
Diva,
your date, and he'll
yes,
do the flyer, and we'll promote. So everybody,
yes,
Juice Radio, go over to. Let me move this. Thank you, Royer. Just like you see her title there up there.
yes,
She has a YouTube channel. We are taking our tour, Royer and I, over to Juice Radio next month. Okay, it's
yes.
next month, right? Next month.
He's
It's
going to
birthday.
let me know the date. Royer's going to give me the date.
Royer is going to
Exactly.
give you the day, and we're probably doing 2 next month because we're also going to go over to Marcella's channel. So we'll
Nice.
be doing 2 next month. Okay, so
Yes.
yes, guys. So go over there. Yes, Tony. Yes, so go over there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button over there at Juice Radio. We're going there, and I
Yes.
want to say we can't tell you what it is, but I want to say this Friday. I'm
Oh,
collaborating. I can't even talk. Maybe it's my bedtime.
ooh, ooh, it's the excitement and what's going to happen on Friday at noon Eastern. That's what it is. Ooh,
It's an
go ahead,
assignment.
Diva.
Let me tell you something, guys. Y'all do not want to miss. Trust me when I tell you, you do not want to miss this exclusive that the Juice Radio and Talk Show has. Thank you, Royer. I love you. You do
Thank you,
not
Royer.
want to miss. So if I was you tonight, I will click over there and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So that way, when she posts it, you'll get notified in case you forget. Because it all slips our mind. Today is Tuesday, but we're going to keep reminding you. Friday,
It's
a
posted.
bomb is dropping. A bomb is
Yes,
dropping.
a bomb is dropped. It's actually posted on my YouTube channel right now as an upcoming event, and you want to click it because it is going to be so good.
Yeah, I wanted to. I have
Okay.
I can't shut up, Robin.
Okay.
I just have a question. That's all. I was like, who is that? Okay, I can
Okay,
wait.
but no, y'all trust me. Trust me,
Yes.
do not miss it. Okay, so go over there now, subscribe because it's an upcoming event already there. You better click it and tell that thing to notify you when this goes down. Okay,
Yes.
I'll be over there with Juice Radio. She got a whole lot of special people coming over there, and she got somebody y'all want to see. I promise you that. I promise you. And maybe we give a small smidgen of a hint Thursday night.
Okay.
But y'all better be there. Y'all better be there. Okay, but go ahead, Juice Radio. What's your final words? What do you want to say?
Listen, I love this Love and Marriage DC. I love what Carlos is doing in this show. I love it, love it, love it. I love the entrepreneurship that we're seeing with the ladies in this season. I love the collaborations that the ladies are doing with inviting each other to their events. I love that because we need to start seeing more women empowering each other,
Yes.
especially in businesses. And we need to start seeing it on these television screens
Yes.
instead of like so many people are saying, we're used to seeing the fighting, the bickering, the who's going to get this room and whose outfit is the cutest and so forth. So to see what Carlos is doing by having these women come on here, tell their family lives and their business lives, kudos to him for that. I love, love, love that. I was hoping that we would continue seeing that in Love and Marriage Huntsville. It took a little turn for a little bit, but I'm hoping and praying that Carlos is going to bring that back on the track. Because when I started watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, I started watching because these were 3 married couples who were entrepreneurs in the real estate field. And that's my field. And I was like, yes, I want to see this. And then when it went left to the other, all the fighting and everything, it kind of took like, okay, here it's the same thing like all this other stuff.
Right.
So I'm glad that with Love and Marriage Huntsville, Carlos is keeping it with the business. And I'm praying that the Bells come back too. In Mississippi, I'm praying that he would bring that show back also.
You know, I never watched it, but people told me to. So maybe if it comes back, I will watch it.
Yes,
maybe I'll do that. But listen, guys, you know I love y'all. We had a ball tonight. Okay, we're gonna hold on. Let me throw on this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay.
Birthday to you.
Come on, Robin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
All right, Nubian. All right.
Happy birthday. What's
Woo! Oh, oh, not the jacket coming on. Get it, Dean. Get it.
corner, baby.
Happy birthday, girl.
Thank you.